go big, baby.
You ready?
Yeah, born ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Season 5, Episode 1 of the Off-Air Voiceover Podcast. My name, of course, is Michael.
And I'm Jen. Very happy to be here.
We are, well, listen, I'll let you into a little bit of a secret. Yes, we're recording Episode 1 today, but we actually have some episodes already recorded, which we cannot wait to share with you because
proper excited.
There are some slightly known people.
That was creepy. Don't do that voice again.
That was terrible. So yeah, we've already recorded some episodes with some really special guests, and I have a little bit of a guilty habit of maybe a couple of beers, I get a bit carried away myself, and I put something on stories without Jen's approval that she berates me for afterwards. Sorry.
Oh, dear.
So, yeah, we have some really, really incredible guests lined up for this season. Episodes are already recorded. They're in the bank, ready to go out. And also, if you watch on YouTube, I'm going to do some editing. So the episodes that you'll watch on YouTube will be interspersed with clips that are relevant to whatever the person's talking about. So, for example, I won't say who they are, but we have a very famous game actor as part of one of our episodes. So while he's talking about certain things within gaming, it will be like, it will cut to that clip. So it just makes it a little bit more interactive, just makes it a little bit more like...
Yeah, we try and replicate that on audio though, right? So they'd still get the audio clip,
Absolutely, yeah. So what you see on YouTube will be downloaded in audio format. You'll hear it on the podcast.
Yeah, I think it depends on your mood, doesn't it? Like sometimes I do a lot of listening to podcasts when I'm walking about and stuff, or on the bus or whatever. But so I'm not going to be watching video then. But I think
the audio
sometimes
is what
it's
matters.
Nice to have. Yeah, it's nice to have the video, isn't it, and see people and see us.
Yeah.
We're actually here. Da, 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 da. You're missing me dancing if you're not watching, which is no crying shame.
But you're right, actually, because like, when I take Rollo out, like one of the... I tell him like we're going out, and then I put his lead on, and I stand at the door for a good 5 minutes, like finding something to listen to. Like I need something to captivate me for those next 20, 30 minutes. Yeah, well then you're saving 5 minutes on it because you can go straight to our podcast. You can be like, you know what, I'm not going to waste this time. I know what I want to listen to. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if
I'm not.
Is it weird? I don't know. I do sometimes, rarely, but occasionally. It's known that I do listen back to some of our old episodes, just purely from the evolution of stuff, and I do enjoy listening to it sometimes.
Yeah, same.
But we've
had some good guests on as well. Sometimes I'm like, what did that person say about that thing?
That is very true. And when I edit, sometimes when I'm going back through it to add like little sound cues in or whatever, I'm like, oh yeah, I forgot about that. They said this or they said that.
People have shared some good stuff over the time. I can't believe we're in season 5.
I know, yeah. After season 2, did you think we'll be here at season 5?
No, I really didn't. I think you're probably annoying me at the time, and I was like, I'm not sure we'll do it.
It's not even worth it anymore. I give up.
I give up. I love it. I love doing it.
And here we are. We are just about to cross the threshold of 10,000 downloads.
Nice.
We are literally... I think season 5 will take us over the edge. But listen, 10,000 downloads almost is a remarkable number. I think we've only done like 38, 39 episodes or thereabouts. So so the ratio of listeners versus the amount of episodes we put out is phenomenal. So it goes without saying that as we enter season 5, a tremendous thank you to all of you that listen from around the world. We hope that we can continue to add some smiles and some value. And season 5, as it has already started with who we've had on already, I definitely believe you will find some value and some interesting stories as well from people that are well experienced in this industry. Waffle over. How are you doing?
You say waffle over, that is going to be the next half an hour. I'm really good. I as everyone in the UK, and also Europe. Everywhere in the world basically is on fire, isn't it? So it's, really another heat wave here, which is people aren't coping well. I'm okay in the booth right now, but I've only been in, 20 minutes. I know by later you're just literally in your own sweat, stood here dripping.
These studio bricks, they've got a tiny little aircon unit just below on the ground, but you can't... I'm not going to try and put it on, but basically you can't use it because it makes a noise.
Yeah. But in between, you can...
it's a bit defeatist. Like, is there not... I don't know. Surely there was a better way of making it.
I don't know.
Like, can you not have the unit outside and the pipe feet? I don't know. I don't really know about these things. But, so I feel your pain.
Have you got aircon in the flat, where you live?
We've got 2 aircon units.
Mm.
We've got one upstairs, one downstairs.
The UK just doesn't have anything, does it? And it just feels like, because of climate change, it just feels like this is our future, isn't it? I
was like, I said, like, I put on my stories, like, we bought 2 aircon units. We've got one here in the office, we've got one downstairs in the living room. And I put on my stories, like, because we hit 42 degrees for a few consecutive days about 3 weeks ago. Now we're in another heat wave. And I was like, this isn't even peak summer, so it's going to get worse. So we bought the 2 aircon units. And whilst I didn't get any pushback personally, I was seeing a lot of stuff online about people saying, everyone's buying aircon units, think about the environment. I'm like, hang on a minute. Listen, let's just have a quick reality check. I'm all for people trying to be climate conscious, energy conscious, etc. But don't berate someone who's bought aircon units whilst you then F off on a plane, which is 100 times worse than an aircon unit.
Yeah.
Just like
it's a really tricky one. I think there's a real balance, isn't there? But I think you're right. There's the massive hypocrisy.
It's all well and good having the argument about making good changes.
Yeah,
but then if you're then doing something that completely counteracts your argument,
they're saying it's on a beach in
let it go. Let people live and be cooler and be comfortable. It's just stuff like that. Just really.
It is a bit terrifying, though. Like, obviously, when was the first one we had? Was it May or something? I can't even remember now. But it is a bit frightening. And then one number 3 or something now, and we're not even in August.
Yeah, it's like, today's the 9th of July.
Yeah, early July.
So we've got a good,
I know. It is genuinely worrying for the planet and for humanity. God, we got really, really low on this.
Strap in,
Join us to feel really
Season
depressed.
5, we're going deep.
Okay.
Anyway,
how's voice acting?
Welcome to Season 5, folks.
I promise when we have guests on, we will keep more on track.
So,
have you seen Vox is back?
Vox is back. 10th of October, Drayton Manor.
10th of October, yeah.
Thomas the Tank Engine land. That's at Drayton Manor. Drayton Manor's got Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh. Wow, I didn't even know that. Yeah. You can get tickets there, can't you? Like, they often deals on tickets. I don't even know what's there. Is it a theme park?
Yeah, it's a theme park, yeah. So I looked yesterday, actually, because I said to Steph about should we try and go. She's not really up for going because it's not... I don't think she can get a lot of benefit from it. She thinks as an American... irrespective of that, she thinks it's just more tailored towards English people booking English voiceovers. Which I kind of understand what she means.
To be honest, I'd be very surprised if there's many clients there, like many bookers there. But I mean, I don't know. I've not spoken to them, but... Yeah,
well, I'd really like to go because I enjoy Vox. It's a lot... For those who don't know, so So One Voice is like your... I don't know, like the Oscars, and Vox is like... What would you call it? Like the BAFTAs.
Yeah, I mean, they say that. I absolutely think they're bigging themselves up with that description, aren't they, really? But they are. But yes, it's very different vibe. Normally, Vox is a lot smaller, isn't it?
It's about a quarter of the size of One Voice.
Which I quite like. Yeah, I quite like because I get a bit overwhelmed at One Voice. I do find it's sometimes a bit easier.
Yeah, and the people at Vox want to be there because they want to be there. Whereas at One Voice, I think people go because they feel that they might meet the right person. And it's
you reckon?
All the talks. Okay. Whereas Vox, it's like these are people who really care about the industry who just really want to be there.
Yeah.
So it's a slightly...
maybe.
It's a
different
bit more...
vibes.
Yeah, in a positive way. There's nothing
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's both benefits to both, isn't there?
So I looked yesterday, I think including the VAT, it's about 170 quid a ticket, which actually, considering that includes the awards as well, I think that's a pretty decent deal.
Okay, it's not too bad. And the hotel is, 130 or something, isn't it?
130 for a room, yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see. It's just the location in it. It's like... So this is the problem I had with One Voice, because they moved the location, which, by the way...
it was so good.
Got rave reviews, yeah.
Yeah, I loved it being there.
Some people had an initial issue with it not being in London for, ease of access, which was part of my issue. But actually, from what I've heard, it was an excellent venue.
Yeah.
But yeah, the issue I had was, like, for me personally, because I have to fly in. So I live in France, so I have to fly from Paris.
Yeah.
Into Manchester, and logistically I just couldn't make it work because the flight times to get into Manchester and then 3 hours on a train to Birmingham just meant I would have missed the first day, would have got there quite late, and then I couldn't fly in the day before. So anyway, it was just a mess, basically. I was looking at, do I fly into Birmingham, do I fly into Manchester? Neither provided me with a particularly great option, and then especially coming back, it was even worse, so I ended up just sacking it off. But for this one in October, yeah, I've not looked at flights yet, but I would like to try and go. So yeah, we'll see nearer the time.
I just love seeing people. It's so nice, and I obviously like dressing up. And the talks and stuff have been quite good in the past. So what I was going to say was, have you seen there's been some backlash? Develop's happening next week.
Is this the
gaming
thing? Develop Brighton? Is
no,
this
yes, I wasn't going to mention that actually, but also very, very needs to be mentioned actually. What I was going to say was that people commenting about they failed if they haven't got a job out of it. And I didn't see the actual comments, but then some people are saying, like, if you're going with that mentality, you're going for the wrong reason. Yeah, and definitely. It's the same thing about the awards. Like, don't go assuming you're going to get work from it. That's not what networking about. Go to have a chat with people and be a good person and learn about them. And
yeah, it's about building foundations.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't know this was a thing, but yeah, just from what you've just said there, yeah, absolutely. If anyone's going to Develop Brighton and they come away with, like, I haven't, booked a job. If you've got an email, if you've had a conversation, if you've shared a business card, then you've done well. Because the important job is getting to the minds of people.
Yeah. But also just take the pressure off yourself as well.
Absolutely.
Like, if you go thinking, I have to get a job out of this, then you're going to be no fun to talk to. But just also you're adding so much pressure, so just go enjoy yourself and be nice. Be nice. Be a kind person.
Absolutely. Yeah, I think in some capacity, I reckon we're all guilty of it to some degree, where we have these real strong desires and these expectations, and if it doesn't go exactly the way you feel it should go, then you feel like it's not gone well. But actually, so often in life, you find out further down the line that actually everything went just as it should have done.
Yeah.
And you just don't know, do you? Like, like the amount of times we've had these conversations about, like, you don't know what's going on in the background. Right now, there could be some people with your website open, listening to your demo. Yeah. Right now, thinking,
that's a nice thought.
Should we book this girl, or what about this other person? And you don't know this information.
No. Yeah.
But it's happening without your knowledge. Yeah. And then suddenly you get the email or you get the DM.
At the
right
time.
Like, oh, wow. And it's like, and it's a reminder, like, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the background. So, yes, if you're going to develop, I guess just make sure you just be yourself. Make yourself known, make a good impression, because what might not land today could be relevant.
Yeah. Christ, especially things like indie devs. Like, the games are years in the making.
Absolutely. And they go,
you're not
I spoke to that person.
What was that person?
And you just don't know, but it's all about making the right impression.
Yeah. But go and have an ice cream. Go and enjoy yourself. We're on such a rant today. It must be the weather. We're just like...
I don't even know how we're going to label this episode. Like, what we're going to call it? Season 5. Strap in, motherfucker.
Yeah, but people might think get all excited about what's happening. Actually, it's just us, like, middle-aged rant. I'm not even going to develop. I can't go. I really wish I could. Oh, dear.
I really... Me and Shiraz were talking about this last year, because we both really wanted to go to Develop Brighton, and there was another one that we were talking about, and we never made it. But anyway, she's going this year. Oh no, she went to Develop last year actually, I think. And I was like, I really wanted to go, and I really we talked about it a lot, and then she ended up going, I didn't. And then obviously it's come round again, and it seems to come round really quick. But
you can't go to everything though. That's what I'm being like, can't. I just went down to Brighton for some represented by VoiceVox, and Emily held a 10-year celebration, which was amazing.
That is, I tell you what, you are literally in like one of the creme de la creme agencies for gaming.
Why are you surprised?
No, I'm not surprised. I'm just saying, like, fucking well done to you. Like,
I know,
VoiceVox
she's amazing.
One of the ones to be with.
Yeah.
Well done, you.
Thank you. I'm very, very pleased to be there. And fuck, there's some talent. There's some right talent on the books. Yes, it's great to go down for that. So yeah, I can't then go down to Brighton next week.
I have to say, actually, so I did that gaming reel with Rich at IO Audio.
Oh, of course, yeah.
And when we did the reel, I've talked about this in the past, but just to quickly summarise it, because obviously things have changed since then. Because I don't really do well with accents, we sort of... Let me shut this thing, because it's doing me head in. Because I don't do well with accents, we sort of focused on doing a style that I'm more sort of familiar with. Anyway, cut a long story short, off the back of that reel, I've now booked... I posted yesterday I've done my 5th audio drama.
Yes!
Well, make it 6. I've got booked again with Duel for another role in another project.
That's amazing.
That's that's a combination of that reel that I did with them, and obviously auditions that I've got to do as well. But the reel is like getting the foot in the door, people hearing it.
That's fantastic.
I was just like, I really wanted this year to be like, I really want to work in audio drama more.
Yeah.
I've got a reel that I think is a hybrid between it's gaming, but it can definitely serve as audio drama because of the narratives that I do on it. And and it's really started to come together. So shout out to IO Audio because what they've done, and Donald as well, because the direction, what the help they did was fantastic. So also just trying to keep on track with industry stuff. So Nava have started to make some really good inroads with the No Fakes Act, which I know doesn't affect us in the UK. I know we have a lot of US listeners. Yeah. But in the US, the No Fakes Act is really... Well, it's been passed by quite a few people now, hasn't it? But it's not fully into law yet. But I really hope that the UK take notice of this sort of thing, because it's becoming... We've had quite a bit of controversy around fish audio. Mm-hmm. Have you heard about this?
Yes, yeah.
And what people are really pissed off about is that when they find that their voice is on fish audio, the amount of hoops they have to jump through in order to get their voice removed, as in they have to prove countless different things. Whereas the opposite is true if you want to upload a voice to fish audio. And the argument is, how is that? And I saw some of their stuff on LinkedIn, and they're posting about, we're making record profits, the company's growing. And it's like, you cheeky... listen to yourself. The only reason why your company's growing is because you're going online and you're having voices scraped, turn it into an AI version without that person's consent, and you're making a living off other people's talent. It's like, literally, excuse my French, but the idea that they can get away with that and there's no consequences, it rattles me like you wouldn't believe. Yeah. I've checked. I'm thankfully, as I'm not on there at the moment. I have listened. Steph's not on there, but I've seen. I think it's Tanya Rich. She was saying that she got herself removed. She had to prove all these different things, but for her voice to be uploaded was just a simple drag and drop upload, job done. No checks were done. It's like, and it's just.
I became aware of it. I don't know. I can't remember the gentleman's name, but the voice actor who died and his wife, who is living, obviously realised that his voice had been stolen. So even like in death, his voice is still being used. I saw about the
story. Yeah,
I think she's called Eleanor. But it's just disgusting.
It's disgusting. It's like
absolutely disgusting.
I've mentioned this in the past, but I'll just say it again because it still blows my mind that we live in a time where, companies. Well, the EU have passed a new law. In France, it's different. Like in France, actually, there are some half decent protections. Like you're not allowed to go and rip off someone's face, voice, likeness, etc. The UK is still a bit of a Wild West. I don't know why they are so slow. So. I think there's EU law. I feel we've been a bit kind of blue on this episode, swearing quite a bit. But there's been a bit of there's like a thing where the EU is passing some sort of law where certain things can't be done. But it's just common sense. Like, how is it possible that a company, like you and I, could set up a company today? We could scrape a shitload of voices, make a load of deep fake content, and we can sell it. How is that legal?
I don't know.
How is that legal? It makes no sense whatsoever.
What's the website that Kate Blanchett's created, I imagine, and other people?
Good shout,
because I haven't actually got onto it yet, but
right,
about you...
I've signed up. Yeah, she sent me an email. Yeah, so folks...
Kate Blanchett did.
Yeah, Kate did, yeah.
Can we get her on? I'd love to get Kate on the podcast.
I'm really glad
Didn't realize you're so close friends.
So for those of you who don't know, basically what's happened is Kate Blanchett, the actress, has created a directory, which is basically, if you sign up to it, I don't know what the legal ramifications are. I think it might be one of those where it's like a comfort blanket. But essentially, you sign up for it and it goes widespread that if your name is on that list, as far as AI companies are concerned, you're not coming in. No, that's not right. Doesn't sound right, does it? No, if you're that's the wrong analogy. If your name is on that list, AI companies essentially should be on notice that you can't use your voice. So, where is it? Hang on.
Can you imagine, though, like, as the conspiracy theorist that you are, like, if actually that was some kind of evil list? Yeah. and actually, I don't know. I'm not suggesting that for 1 second.
Right, it's called RSL Media. For those of you who are watching, I'm going to hold up. Hang on. Registry. Here we go.
Yeah, protect
the Human
creativity.
Consent Registry. For those of you who are watching, I'm holding my phone up to the camera. I don't know if it's zoomed in or not. The Human Consent Registry.
Yeah.
Get yourself on there.
We can share the link, though,
it's
can't we?
RSL
Yeah,
Media.
I've not got on it. Yeah, I need to.
A public, machine-readable record of how AI may use a person's likeness, voice, and movement. Identity is intellectual property. Each person or an authorised representative decides what is and isn't allowed. So you essentially create your own record, which is like your details on this public register.
Yeah.
And essentially that then becomes a thing. Now, as I say, I don't know what the legal ramifications are.
Yeah.
It might just be a comfort blanket. Like,
and you can opt in and out of stuff, can't you?
Correct. And until there's a law in place that specifically says, I mean, well, it blows my mind to even have to say this, but until there's a law in place that says you can't steal someone's likeness or voice and use it as your free will, things like this are a way to try and help people feel a bit more protected. So, irrespective of how much the legal ramifications are, I don't know, I still recommend you do it.
Yeah, it does anything at this point, doesn't it? It seems worth it. But as you say, I don't know how.
It is changing though. Like we have seen. Obviously, there's a pushback on AI content. Like we know that's happening in its droves.
Yeah.
But we are starting to see that people are, well, organisations, employees. Oh, that was it. It was Peppa Pig. So.
Oh yeah, with the kid voices.
Yeah.
Yes.
So. Basically, the creators of Peppa Pig were asking the voice actors to sign an indemnity that basically said your recordings that you do can be then trained on AI, which then can be used in future episodes. So essentially it's saying, we'll pay you for these ones, but after that, we'll just AI the shit out of it.
Yep.
And obviously there's been a tremendous pushback. And this is happening more and more.
It's disgusting. And it's like with kids as well. And you're like, they can't consent. Their parents can't consent on their behalf. Fuck off.
Yeah. So I think what's happening is, I think a lot of organisations are becoming acutely aware.
Imagine if we bleeped out our swearing, like half of this
episode would be like, beep.
Sorry.
But yeah, I think it's great to see that a lot of people are being really vocal that they're not happy with certain things.
Yeah.
Organisations are having to take stock and having to take notice because... People are like, no, we're not your training data. Like, I'm not working, so you can train my replacement. Like, go F yourself.
Thank you. Yeah. I saw a thing on LinkedIn today, and it was like, oh, a voice acting opportunity. Click on it. It's like, oh, we're a studio in London that trains AI, and you're like, well, you can off there. Like, no, thank you. And it's like £200 an hour, conversational, and you're like, oh, Jesus Christ.
It's just, I like I said before, fast forward 5 years, who knows? But as it is right now, this AI thing has been shoved down people's throats so heavily that the regurgitation is vicious.
Have you got a busy summer planned before we wrap up?
Well, I'm going to Ibiza in 2 days.
Yes?
Well, obviously I can say it now because he won't know, but one of my good friends, he doesn't know we're going for his birthday, but we're all going to meet him in his kitchen at 10 o'clock in the morning on Saturday, and he's going to come downstairs and we're like, pack your suitcase, mate, we're going to the airport in 3 hours.
Just surviving the heat then, I guess.
Yeah, just going to have a bit. Obviously, we're quite lucky because living in France, there's loads of places that people come here to visit. So we're just going to fill the car up and go on a staycation.
That's nice.
What about yourself?
We're having a staycation as well. We're going to Sussex for a week, which is nice. And I plan to properly switch off. Don't take any travel rig with me. Don't do anything. Just try
you
and...
say that, though. But the
No,
thing
I
is,
do. I know.
You say that. And you'll get an email going, "Hi, Jane, just quick advert. Can you do like 150 quid for Spotify? Can you do it?" And you're like,
I know I can't.
why didn't I bring
Not for 150 quid. If it was more, maybe. Yeah, I do have a price, obviously. But I really do want to switch off and like get off social media and everything and just try and chill the out because I feel anything but chilled. And I think not even as schools haven't even broken up yet. So next time we speak, I'll probably be like pulling my hair out.
Yeah, so Sophia's off. They finish here. She finished last Friday.
Oh, yeah, I think Scotland do as well, and like a few other places. That's nuts.
Yeah, they get loads of time off.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I'll tell you what. I mean, I didn't like school at all. I went to a really good school. My mum paid a lot of money for me to go to a grammar school.
Oh, really?
Okay. Yeah, I told it. For those in Manchester, it was called William Humes Grammar School. It's not anymore. It's an academy now. And my mum spent a small fortune to send me there. And I used to tell her, I was like, listen, I'm not going to get the grades you're paying for. Like, yeah. I'm just not, I don't know. I forgot what my point was. Oh, yeah. So I didn't enjoy school. But I tell you what, like, on reflection, we had it good, didn't we? You're at school for, what, 4, 5, 6 weeks, and you're a little holiday. You know, you don't have anything to worry about.
I know.
For me personally,
but like kids, they can't cope with more. Like they need the time, don't they? And like, but fucking us, like
kids these days, like they're built differently.
Kids these days. We need to wrap up. Thank you for joining me.
There's a possibility no one's ever even going to hear this because it's just such dribble.
It's largely been fun.
It. Good.
Yeah, I really hope that people let us know what they think. And
please don't unsubscribe.
Join in and let us know what you think of all the topics we've covered. They are far-reaching.
Anyway, okay.
Always a laugh.
I guess
Thanks, everyone.
Thanks so much for
if
sticking.
You've lasted this long. Yeah, well done.
All right, folks. Take care.
Bye.
Folks.
Thank you. Bye.
I really enjoyed that. It was so random.